Hey guys, it's me, Hitgirl, aka Bex, and today I'm back with another commentary for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A over some Titanfall gameplay. What sort of sucks about Titanfall is that the pilot kills that you get during the epilogue don't actually count to your final score, so it won't show up at the end. So I actually get like 2 or 3 extra pilot kills that don't show up at the end, so that kind of sucks. Anyway, the questions actually come from Twitter. I tweeted out that I was going to record a Q&A, so you guys asked me a lot of questions, so we're going to jump straight into them. The first question is from Undead Killer, and he asks, where did you grow up? I was born in Taipei in Taiwan, but I came to Australia when I was 1, so I grew up in Australia. The lovely Ashlyn Arias asks, if you could pick any game ever created that could be remastered on the next gen console, which game would it be? I actually thought about this, and I'm gonna say Wolfenstein in 3D. When I was growing up, that was my favourite game before I discovered The Sims, so I would be really interested to see what it would look like on next gen. The next question is from Beersy, and he asks, are you always going to be this committed to this YouTube/Twitter thing when you become a full-time lawyer? Hashtag bad thoughts. Honestly, when I become a full-time lawyer, I don't think that I will have as much time to work on my YouTube videos. It was already pretty hard as it was, like when I was doing my work placement, which I've actually finished by now, but I'll try my best. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, so I guess we will see what happens. So the next question comes from the Knife Artist, and he asks, if you could bend any one element, what would it be? If you guys don't know what he's talking about, he's talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. So you can bend air, water, fire, and earth. I will choose the ability to bend water because you can also blood bend. The next question is from George Barrett, and he asks, what is your earliest gaming memory? Playing Street Fighter when I was about 3 or 4 years old at a family friend's house, so I was just button bashing and having the time of my life. The next question is from Claymores, and he asks, can you do a commentary in an American English accent? And number 2, how much is Respawn paying you? The first question, yes, maybe I will. You know, what's really funny is that a lot of people think that I have a British accent, so, you know, I might need to do a couple of accent challenges to clarify my accent. I don't know if that makes sense, so I'll try and think of a way that I can make it into a funny video. I don't know, maybe you guys can leave me some suggestions down below. In terms of his second question, how much is Respawn paying me? He's just kidding. We follow each other on Twitter, and because of all my Titanfall videos over the last like month or 2, a lot of people have been like, oh, like you're just getting paid to say all these good things about Titanfall. Which is just really funny. So that's sort of like a joke that we have between us, but that sounded a little bit more romantic than it is. Anyway, moving on. Next question is from Ross Wilkins, and he asks, who is your favourite actor and actress? Favourite actor is Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and my favourite movie that he was in is 50-50. Favourite actress is Natalie Portman, and my favourite movie that she was in is Leon the Professional. It was actually a movie that she was in when she was, I think, like 11 or 12, and she is brilliant in that movie. My ex-roommate sat me down and made me watch it, and I really, really like that movie, so love Natalie Portman too. The next question is from Eric, and he asks, favourite movie of all time? The Lord of the Rings trilogy, even though it's technically 3, but it's a continuation, so I'm just going to count it as 1. So the next question comes from Kronos, and he asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I feel like that's an interview question. So if you guys have been following my channel for a long time, since the very beginning I suppose, you'll know that it was pretty much my childhood dream to become a prosecutor, so I spent the majority of my life pursuing that goal. It was only up until about 2 years ago when I realised that maybe a prosecution type of position would not be that suitable for me because of my personality, I suppose. I think a lot of people who are more suited towards that sort of role would have to be really good at being able to look at something really objectively and not put their own feelings into a situation. And that's something that I just can't do, especially in terms of like murder, rape, that sort of crime. So like I think that it would feel really good and rewarding if I was able to, I guess, play a part in that role of helping to convict a person and put someone away for something terrible that they've committed. But at the same time, if I ever failed in a case and, you know, someone walked free, I suppose, I don't think I would ever be able to forgive myself. So I really want to be a prosecutor, but I know just at this point in my life I'm not mature enough to take on such a position, so I guess it'll be really good to have a couple of months off because I'm finished with my work placement to think about what I want to pursue as a full-time career, because right now it's really not that clear. So maybe if you guys are lawyers or prosecutors, you guys can give me some advice because that would be really, really helpful. So the next question comes from Paddy Kick, and he asks, what were you scared of when you were younger? I really hated water when I was younger, and I have a distinct memory of hating, I really hated putting my head underwater during swimming lessons, and even now, if I can avoid swimming, I will avoid it. In high school, I was actually a state cross-country runner, and even as athletic as I was back then, I just would avoid swimming and like swimming carnivals, and like when I had to participate, I really, really hated it. So that's what I was afraid of when I was younger. Maybe even now, I guess. Terrible Pain asks, if your house was on fire and you could only grab one thing, what would it be? I don't really have anything that extremely valuable or anything that really means like ridiculous amount to me, so I don't really think I would have a difficult time trying to pick one thing. Maybe just in terms of whatever's most valuable in my house right now, TV, Xbox, or maybe my Louis Vuitton bag. So I guess whichever one was the easiest for me to quickly pick up and run out of the house. Probably my Louis Vuitton bag, so I guess I'd pick that one. Mo Nanny asks, what would a perfect world be like? I think first of all, everyone would have an open mind, and also people would stop making assumptions about other people and also about situations that they don't understand. I think that people would, in a perfect world, try and understand each other more and understand a situation more before making the wrong assumption, I suppose. So really understanding each other. I think another thing would definitely be that your gender, your race, or your financial situation, nothing should be like a barrier towards one person's success in their life. Nothing should be in the way of how far they want to go in their life and what they want to achieve. So the last question of the day comes from Jeremy Wolski, and he asks, are you addicted to making videos? Why? And do you need an intervention? I'm not sure. Are you not enjoying my recent videos? Do you want me to stop? I really enjoy making videos. It is a great hobby, I think. I think it's really fun to interact with you guys as well. I think that's what I really enjoy the most. So yeah, I think it'll be really good over the next couple of months because I'll have a lot more time to be a lot more active and make a lot more videos for you guys. So hopefully you guys are excited and you'll enjoy them. So yeah. Anyway, that is it with the Q&A for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Follow me on Twitter if you would like to tweet me questions for my next Q&A, and I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye!